All right, I believe we have all of our audio issues resolved as we welcome back into the conversation Stephen Caliendo from North Central College to talk about the very latest here in this New Hampshire primary. We just reported that Nikki Haley may be off to a very, very early lead. We've still got a few hours left here in the polls, but what's your take on this race? The polls have been putting Donald Trump well ahead of her. Do you predict those to prove accurate?
Probably, although I don't know how many people in New Hampshire are streaming Fox 32 Chicago, so I don't think there's a real problem that I'm going to keep people from going to the polls. But people are going to show up, and remember that people can register same day in New Hampshire, and undecided voters can vote in the Republican primary in New Hampshire, and so it's going to be very different for a number of reasons than what we saw in Iowa.
Let's look at the possibilities here of what could happen. Let's just say that Trump wins this. Does Haley then call it quits?
I don't know if she needs to call it quits, especially with her home state coming down. I mean, we have Nevada next, and then of course South Carolina. But it is a few weeks away, and so if she doesn't perform well, if she doesn't get it within single digits, let's say, if we're going to put an arbitrary number on it, she's going to have trouble raising money. I heard Rebecca's report that she's excited that she raised $1.5 million since DeSantis dropped out. $1.5 million doesn't get you very far in a national race, and she's got a lot of primaries coming up.
Now, taking a little step back here, do you believe that these GOP candidates, DeSantis included, the whole gang here, fought as hard as they could have against Trump, or were they all too afraid of alienating themselves from his block of supporters?
Clearly the latter, Anthony. You got it. I mean, they were very reluctant to criticize him head on. The things they did criticize were sort of along the margins of his abilities. Very few, other than Chris Christie, were willing to sort of specifically talk about what happened on January 6th and the criminal indictments. And so, there was a real risk. There was a calculated risk. I'm sure it was informed by data and focus groups, but we didn't see very much of it. And I don't think we're going to see that much more of it from Nikki Haley as the weeks go on as well.
Professor Caliendo, with Trump being the overwhelming front runner here, a rematch between him and Joe Biden looks all but guaranteed. How evenly matched are they right now? And do you expect to see that change between now and November?
That's right, Tia. Lots is going to change between now and November. President Biden hasn't really been campaigning. Most of the attention has been focused on the Republican candidates, as it should have been throughout last summer and into the fall with the debates and so forth. And so the campaign hasn't really begun in earnest for the current president. And so there'll be money spent on television ads. There'll be events. There's a lot that can happen between now and November. That's for sure.
All right, and we'll be talking to you a lot between now and November. Professor Caliendo, thank you so much for joining us on First at 4.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Have a great night.
You too. Okay.